What's good guys, Veddy here, and today I'm going to be sharing you guys my new custom tactics. This will range from new formations and new custom tactics what we have used since the new patch has come out. So the patch came out about last week. I'll be honest with you, not too much has changed, but with the patch, with the gameplay sort of sense, but there's been a few changes when it comes to my game plans and the style of play I wanted to play. So I'll go into detail about that in a second, but before we get to that point, if you are new around here, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so you know when I am uploading. I'm trying to get like 5 to 6 videos a week out to you guys, as well as playing competitive FIFA and also streaming. Don't forget to leave a like and let me know in the comments your favourite formation on FIFA 21, and I might do a little formation guide or the best custom tactics for that formation very soon. So of course my team is a very pay to win team, so take this into consideration. Maybe these tactics work for me because my team is so good. They might not be the greatest because your team isn't as good as mine, so I get away with a few things, but I think the things what I get away with are more gameplay stuff rather than my team helps like this tactic to work a little bit more than others. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to surprise you guys with the formation I am using the most, I would say, over the last weekend. It's the 4-5-1 second variation with the 3 centre mids. To be honest with you, I don't know why I've tried it. I think it was mainly because I had one of my friends tell me that it was decent. Another like competitive player. And then I also see Nicholas and Zizinho using it out in South America. And I was like, this formation must be decent for a few of these people saying it's good. And to be honest with you, I've just copied and pasted Nicholas' tactics, apart from I think the only thing we changed is the depth. We've gone to 4 instead of 5. Defending width is 5, defensive style balance, width 5, players in the box 5. Actually, I think I was using 6. Because I changed this tactic just a second ago, but I think I was using 6. The main reason I am using 6 is because I'm using one striker, and with how I got the team set up, I need that extra help like in my attack. Usually, like most of my tactics around the 4 to 3 sort of players in the box. Because I'm missing a striker, I need more players coming into the box and helping me when it comes to attack. So we've raised that to 6. 4-5-1. What makes it so good, and why is it a little bit different? I'll be honest with you, like I said, I wanted to try something different. I was a bit bored of using the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1 week in, week out. I do think they are the best formations though, if you are looking for meta wins, but I just wanted to try something different, and this is what that 4-5-1 sort of came into play. As you guys see on your screen, this is how we set the team up. Right back and left back are stay back while attacking. Your right mid are come back on defense, cut inside and get in the box for crosses, and that's the same on the left mid. And the main reasons why you want this is because they will, to be honest with you, the cut inside is a little bit one of these, because you've got 3 centre mids, and what happens, your wingers will stay out wide until like the last minute, because you've got the 3 centre mids like holding the spot where the cut inside is. So the wingers will naturally just stay out wider. Which is actually quite good because they come in, they cut inside a little bit later, which is quite nice because that's when you really want them to do that, because you've got that extra pass to the side, you just shoot across goal or whatever it may be. On the middle centre mid though, we've got stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box for crosses and cover centre. This guy right here needs to be your defence general. Like, I mean, this formation is not the greatest for defending. I think I looked at my stats though over the weekend, and it was ridiculously good when it comes to like my defending stats, but I know how it played in game, and I don't think it was actually that good for them like defense sort of situations. I felt like I was really exposed on the counter attack, which is not ideal because that's how basically everyone's played in FIFA. Just a heads up, these are the tactics I'm probably going to be using going into qualifiers this coming week, and also just future foot champs. So yeah, this like guy needs to be your defensive general. Your right centre mid needs to be your box to box player, the guy who does a bit of everything. Obviously I've got Hullet, so I've got the best player for this position. Defensive position is cover wing, and I had a lad who, when I was playing weekend, he came into my my stream, and he was like, why are you using cover wing on your right centre mid and left centre mid? Surely you would want your centre mids to be more compact in the middle. And yes, you do want that, but I find when I had cover wing, the positions what Hullet and Mbappe was sort of covering for my press was sort of where I wanted them to be. So that's why I went with cover wing instead of cover centre. I did try all 3, but I felt like cover wing was probably my best sort of result. Basically, as I said, these are Nicholas's tactics, apart from a couple of changes here and there with some of the instructions, some of the tactics. On the left centre mid, this is your guy who's probably going to get a lot of your goals, to be honest with you, because of the late runs he makes and also the early runs he makes. As you see, I'm using Mbappe in this role. I used Son on my PlayStation account. I used a few different players. I think I had Hazard on my Road to Glory. But yeah, get forward, get in the box for crosses, cover wing as the defensive position. And as I said, this guy is going to get a lot of your goals. He's going to make them runs into your attack. You want your sort of another attack. He's basically like a Cam, but playing from left centre mid. Keep that into consideration. Stay central and target man on your striker. This is because you want him to be that guy who's always in the right position, because you can sort of play off him. You know, like how a 4-3-3 works, you kind of want that striker to always be there to play into. You go into Ronaldo, and then you've got your late runners from Hullet and Mbappe, and then you got your wing options. It's quite simple. It's very triangle based passing. It's quite fun to play. I'll be honest with you. I've scored loads of goals with it. But as I said, from when it comes to pro games, it's a little bit risky, and I'm probably not going to play with it, and only in weekend league. You know what I'm saying? The other option, this is my tactic when I'm losing. So if we're losing, or I need a bit of a change, or I'm just like, you know what, I'm bored now. Let me just go all out press and, you know, try and get this ball and just go all gun ho when it comes to the attack. And we use 4-4-2, the standard variation with the centre mids. Defensive style is balanced. Attacking defended width, is 6. Depth is 7. This is because we're trying to get the ball back and we're just trying to squeeze and press out the possession loss is really nice with this formation, to be honest with you. So if you wanted to use a press tactic, that could be an option. But if you are going to use press tactics, you need good subs because your player stamina will have an issue. A defensive style long ball, as I said, this is like the formation usually I go to if I'm losing. So I need them players running forward and long ball. I think they're just runs are a little bit more decisive, a little bit more attacking than balanced. Attacking width 5, players in the box 5. Instructions: stay back while attacking on the right back, stay back while attacking on the left back, come back on defense on the left mid and the right mid. Even though I said this is like my tactic when I am losing, I still think the positions they take up on comeback on defense is where you sort of ideally want them anyway. Stay back while attacking and cover centre on both the centre mids and get in behind on the 2 strikers. I won't go into too much detail on how 4-4-2 works compared to the 4-5-1 because I think we all sort of know how 4-4-2 works. You know, it's very tiki-taka, quick passing, you know, just get them through balls into your strikers. It's very similar to narrow but with wingers. And I've done like formation guides and stuff like that on the 4-4-2. So if you want to see that, go back into previous videos. But I thought I'd give you a little bit more in depth when it comes to the 4-5-1 because I was like, I guess a new formation, well, not a lot of you guys have probably seen and probably want to know about if you do want to try something different. But 4-4-2 and 4-2-3-1, as I mentioned, I think are the most meta formations in the game still. 4-2-3-1, this is my, I would say like my last 5 games of Weekend League, I usually play this because it's just a little bit safer, a little bit, you know, more structured, more. I feel like I could defend with this a little bit better. So yeah, we play it on the safe side. 4-2-3-1, defensive style balance, width 5, depth 4, offensive style balance, attacking width 6, and players in the box 4, a little bit wider than usual. I've just felt like, as I said, I'm playing a little bit more of a safer game when I play this formation because I'm trying to make sure I'm not conceding, but also getting some chances. And I think having that wide sort of team just helps a little bit with that. Stay back while attacking on the right back and left backs. Very simple as always. That's for the counters. Stay back while attacking and cover centre on both of the CDMs. Previous years I used to like to do attack and support, but I think with how you could trigger the runs quite often this year, you don't really need to have it on balance, but it's still a nice addition to add into your game if you would like to use that. Get in the box for crosses on the Ram and Lamb. The Cam comes how it comes, and the striker, what you want to do is put attacking runs on because getting behind on attacking runs because I feel like the runs they make on getting behind are a little bit more, I say, lethal. Also, you get some crazy through ball opportunities when you go into your like Neymar, trigger your Ronaldo. It's crazy like the opportunities you can get when it comes to there. So yeah, 4-2-3-1, I would say like my last 10 to 5 games on the safe side. 4-4-2 if I'm trying to do a comeback, but also can be used all the way through the game. But you probably just want to make it a little bit more safer. Go like 5-5 on the defensive end, and then maybe go balanced. You know, there's a few changes what I would do. And then if trying to hold the lead out, this is the 4-2-3-1 second variation where we obviously got the right mid and left mid instead of the Ram and Lamb. This is obviously we're trying to hold the game out. Width 5, depth 3, offensive style balanced, width 5, and players in the box 3. I still keep balanced on this. I don't go drop back on that because I still want to be able to press quite early. I think that's quite important when you're trying to hold out a game, is to actually still be able to press in certain positions, because if you can't press, you're not really forcing the opponent to do something quick and make a mistake. If you allow them just to dribble with the ball forward, they're probably not going to make that mistake because you're not really questioning them on that sort of side. Stay back while attacking on the right back and left back. Stay back while attacking and cover centre on the both of the CDMs. Come back on defense on the right mid, come back on defense on the left mid, come back on defense on the central cam, and come back on defense as a striker. Of course, this is the formation, what we're doing, you know, if we're trying to hold the game out in a really sweaty game. And yeah, that's all we need to do, is just hold that ball and see what we can sort of make from it. But these are the tactics I'm using in Weekend League and also Champs Qualifiers. We've got the first one, the European one, this weekend, so hopefully we can do a bit of a performance there. But yeah, if you guys enjoy these custom tactics, let me know in the comments. And yeah, if there's any other formations what you guys want to see, maybe me go into a bit more detail with, let me know in the comments as well. But don't forget to subscribe, like on top of that if you haven't already. Hopefully you guys have, but that'll be it. Peace.